Hello friends, welcome back to our TSInfo YouTube. In this video, we are going to discuss how to get Power Apps radio button selected value. First of all, open your Power Apps with your respective Microsoft credentials, and whenever you want to create a blank canvas of, just click on the create button. Then select blank app. Here choose blank canvas of, then click on the create button and provide the app name. Here you can see the format as by defaultly tablet format. Then click on the create button. If you want to get the Power Apps radio button selected value, then there is a two ways, such as one is get a Power Apps collection radio button selected value manually and get a Power Apps radio button selected value from SharePoint Online List. First we will discuss how to get the Power Apps radio button selected value manually. For that, expand the insert drop down. Here search the radio button and select the radio button control. You can also change the layout of radio button control. For that, go to the layout property. Here you can change the layout option either vertical or horizontal. And you can also change the font size. Now set its item property as here you can see these are my radio button control items or records. Now I will show you how to get the radio button selected value using text label. For that, insert a text label. Now set its text label text property as. Here you can see radio products is my radio button control name. Once your app is ready, just click on the save button and publish the app. Then go to the preview button. Here you can select any value from the radio button control and the text label will display the radio button selected value. Next I will show you how to get the Power Apps radio button selected value with another example. For that, insert another blank screen. Then insert a radio button control. Here I can use the vertical layout, then set its item property as. Here you can see I will also use the same radio button values and you can also change the radio size and as well as font size also. Here change the radio button name. Now insert the button control. And change the text property of button. And set its onSelect property as. You can see the Power Apps if function is used to evaluate the unrelated conditions and radio products is my Power Apps radio button name. GV price is my Power Apps global variable name and laptop, tablet, television, smartphone and watch is radio button items and price values are my Power Apps global variable values. Now insert a text label. and change the font size. Now set its text property. This is my Power Apps global variable name. And once your app is ready, just save the app and publish the app. And finally go to the preview option. Here select any value from the radio button control. Then click on the button control. The text label will display the radio button selected value. This is how to get the Power Apps radio button selected value manually. Next, I will show you how to get the Power Apps radio button selected value using SharePoint Online List. You can see here, this is my SharePoint Online List as patient tracker, and inside this I have added different columns with various data types. Here my requirement is whenever a user select any value like patient ID from the Power Apps radio button, all the details of the specific ID will display on the respective text input controls. To achieve it, go to the Power Apps, and whenever you want to working with SharePoint, you just connect the respective SharePoint Online List to the Power Apps. For that, go to the Data section. Here click on the Add Data and select SharePoint. Here you can choose SharePoint and select SharePoint, and you can select your respective SharePoint Online site. Then choose your respective SharePoint Online List as patient tracker. Then click on the Connect button. Now insert another blank screen. Insert another radio button control. Set its items property as. Here you can see this patient tracker is my SharePoint Online List and title is my patient ID column. And insert a text label. Set its text property. Now insert its respective text input controls. It is default property of a text input controls individually. Here you can see patient tracker is my SharePoint Online List name and name is the SharePoint Online text field name. Now set its another radio button control default property. Here you can see this is my another SharePoint Online List column like date of birth. Now set its another radio button control default property. See here, this is my another SharePoint Online List column like disease. Set its another radio button control default property as. You can see here, this is my SharePoint Online List lookup column like disease, and doctor fees is the based on the lookup column. Once your app is ready, just save the app and publish the app. Now go to the preview option and select the any value from the radio button control. You can see here the text input will display all the information based on the radio button selected value like this. This is all about how to get a Power Apps radio button control selected value using two ways like get Power Apps radio button selected value manually, get radio button selected value from SharePoint Online List. I hope guys you like this video. To give a like and do subscribe our YouTube channel for more free videos on SharePoint Online, Power Apps, Power Automate and Power BI. Thank you.